Terradot is a science and technology company with a mission to remove gigatons of carbon from the Earth's atmosphere. In our case, we're looking at a permanent removal pathway that's storing it north of 10,000 years. We use this natural process by which rocks capture carbon. We accelerate it, and then we use our science and technology to optimize that process and measure it really well. Mountain building, basically the process by which mountains are formed from tectonic plates, expose certain types of rocks, and then those rocks, through a reaction of rain and the specific geochemical composition of that rock, dissolve and then ultimately catch carbon on the route to going back down into the ocean. That's how the planet's been doing it, right? So a natural process, well proven, very effective, but really, really, really slow. Enhanced rock weathering really comes from this idea of how do we take this natural process and speed it up. So what if you took those same rocks, crushed them up, and in crushing them up, you increase the surface area, increase the capacity for reaction, and you spread these rocks in such a way that you further even optimize that process. So you pick the right land, for example.
Okay, Jenny, so tell me, where are we right now?
All right, well, we are currently on a beautiful millet field here in Sao Paulo, Brazil.
Amazing. And just tell me, what are we looking at as we look around?
So you are looking at millet growing that is on a field that we deployed enhanced rock weathering on back in October 2024. How do we start our journey from the field to the sea? So water's coming into the soil through rainwater, through irrigation, and then that water that has CO2 in it is then interacting with the rock. So the rock is literally going to dissolve, and that dissolution will then drive the carbon removal. That then starts the journey through the rest of the soil profile into a groundwater system and then out to a river or a stream, which then makes its way to the ocean. And so the ocean is this vast, vast reservoir of carbon. Enhanced rock weathering looks to just store a little bit of extra carbon in the ocean. One of the big challenges that we grapple with is simply that soils are complicated. Soils are very heterogeneous. And anytime that you take a measurement, that's going to be a measurement of that one very specific point, potentially at one very specific point in time.
We have to be able to crack that with a lot of precision to be able to say, in the most simplest terms, this type of rock on this type of land equals X tons of carbon. And to do that well, you actually need to collect a lot of data. The way that we're going to be able to supercharge that optimization process, and even through Google-specific tools that help us do that, is going to be really meaningful, getting to there even faster than we would have 5 years ago. In the same way that Google mapped kind of everything on the surface of the planet, we're trying to map everything below the surface of the planet. Brazil, enhanced rock weathering aside, is the place in the world that most generates life on Earth. I think we have so much to learn from nature, and it's pointing us in a certain direction that I think, moonshot or not, it should work.